bunch of random red lights there. I mean, it would make sense if they were like lasers or something, but no, they're just there.
Cool.
They don't even glow bright to blind you. They're just there. I don't know why. I've noticed there's a lot of weird random stuff in the background of this game. Like in the tree levels, there's a bunch of steel barrels and saws for like no reason. But it's sort of cool.
Shit. Get out of the water. Snapshot is very less aggressive in this game.
Top Cove, yeah. Are you still on Ellie's?
Snapshot is very less aggressive. In the old game, his mouth would make it all big and you die if you touch the water.
I really like
whatsoever.
That
now,
one level with all the TNT barrels.
Entire gap
because it's really cool. You know how there's recolors? Well, that's one of my favorite recolorations in the game. Because, like, the water is so much bluer, it's just awesome. It just looks cool. I just wish there weren't freaking... I mean, they really messed up some of the levels by making them too recolored, and it just looks ridiculous. This was to destroy them all, wasn't it? Fantastic. I can't read. It's like in Dongyang Country 2, I was trying to do all the quiz games, and I wasn't even reading them because I was too busy commentating. I'm like, what'd that say? I was just guessing and getting lucky. Oh, you know the pipe level, demolition, whatever, where you're racing in a pipe?
Yeah, we're in like the bobsled.
I think on my LP file, I don't remember, but I know this happened. Well, you jump on this little bug and then hit the midway point. Well, I jumped on him and it shot me too far, and I missed the midway point, and then I died and had to do the whole level over again. And it made me so mad.
That would suck.
Oh, they're being graceful for some reason. You know, like, if you hit a wall or something, you're, like, dead instantly. Well, it's, like, gave me space, and I didn't die, which is awesome. Watch me jinx that right now. Oh, this is the hard part. Oh, gosh! Oh! Oh, sorry I screamed, but I didn't jinx it. And I'm alive, and I finished it on my first try, even though I messed up. I messed up and recovered. That never happens on this level. It just doesn't. You never recover if you mess up this level. But I think it's a cool level. The pipes look cool. But the music, it's just not fitting. Anyway, let us continue on. Saw level, yay! Hooray for saws and trees.
Ow.
I wonder, like, already, like, how high we climb. Like, how monkeys are about, like, maybe 5 feet tall, average. Well, we're climbing up this tree, so we're going about 5 feet up every time we jump. And yet this saw is somehow around us this whole level. So it's pretty much going up hundreds of feet. And I don't get that. How is this giant saw going up this huge, gigantic tree, hundreds of feet high? That doesn't make sense. Is there, like, some giant lumberjack guy? It's Paul Bunyan. Is Paul Bunyan and his twin trying to kill us in this tree or something? Oh. Some of these bonuses, like, you just don't expect what's in them. Like, you know where it is, but when you get into the level, it's like, oh, it's this bonus, or what's going on? Like, I'm in that tree level with the saw, and I went to this bonus, and all of a sudden the saw came out of nowhere. I'm like, what? Oh, it's that bonus.
When you're going, where you go invincible and have to, like, collect stars or something?
No, the first one, where, you're just running from the saw as fast as you can, and it completely catches you off guard. I love how, one Let's Play I watched of this, someone was having a hard time finding the bonuses on the saw level when they're both in blind sight. It's like, there's a bee guarding a door with a suspicious barrel with a bee on it. I wonder where the bonus is.
Steroid induced guys, go away!
Hey, the Crumples. Like, what kind of name is Crumple? It sounds like a Scottish guy. A Crumple. I got me crumple. Hey, would you like some of my crumple?
Making fun of my heritage, are you?
What?
Making fun of my heritage, are you?
I'm that too. I'm Scottish and Irish.
Really?
And Indian and Italian. I should talk about this because it's really funny. I was gonna talk about this on another LP, but there's someone here with me, so it might be funnier. My, geography teacher, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's Italian, and he's always like, man, those Italians are losers. Man, I'm embarrassed of myself. I wish I was German. It's hilarious, and then it's like, we go to a private school, yet he calls most of us boys gay, and we're in a private school. I mean, what the heck, man? Most public schools don't let you do that. Yeah, we're in a private school. It's just sort of funny. All the stuff that happens in our school. Okay, what's the next level?
2 years ago in my middle school, my science teacher caught the school on fire a total of 3 times.
Like the whole school on fire, and they had to rebuild it, or like just a little fire?
Well, it was a fire, but they had to get us out of there and had the fire department put it out. But it wasn't enough to have to rebuild the school. But yeah, he likes to do play with fire quite a little bit. And then one kid wanted to light the school on fire, so he took salt and fire and stuff. And then he accidentally set the school on fire. And they're like, okay, no more fire stuff or you're fired. Which I thought was kind of funny. You know, no more fire stuff or you're fired. But
yeah.
Nice try
sort of stuff. You know what the most annoying enemy is? Like, all of the enemies are really annoying because they just come at the wrong time. Which I like that, though, because it makes it challenging. Like, you know, in those really small hallways of Mechanos, there's like 3 of those, clap traps. Like, you're in this tiny hallway, and you have to jump on, like, 3 clap traps. I'm like, what? Or bonuses with, like, lots of enemies that make you think it's, destroy them all, but it's really not, and you're, like, wasting your time. Those are awesome, too. Anyway, yeah. Just weird what happens at my school. Like, we had this one kid who came to our school who, like, literally... Our school is really strict about, like, everything. I mean, let me explain this first. Like, we got this new teacher recently who's replacing our best English teacher ever. And this is one of my best friends who's gonna do a Let's Play with me. She's like, oh, let's have homework on this one day where we're not supposed to have homework. And he's like, what? You're high. Right to our teacher. And then she stops talking and just stares at him. She doesn't give him demerits, detention, nothing. She just stares at him and thinks that's punishment. And I mean, we punish her for letting us do that. I mean, even the 2 biggest nerds in my class, me and my friend Philip, we do it all the time. We're like talking the back row. She put all the baddest kids in the class in the back row, and we're like talking, throwing paper airplanes. It might be the oldest thing ever, but literally everyone in the whole class is freaking throwing a paper airplane everywhere. And she's looking down, reading the textbook, because she's like just out of college, so she has no clue how to teach, and it's just hilarious. And we just put her through so much pain. Yeah. And there's this one, like, sort of... I know, we're in a private school. It's sort of funny. And we have this one, like, sort of dumb, not really dumb, but sort of smart, but he doesn't try. He's really lazy. So he'll throw paper airplanes, and then she'll be like, only this one kid will she yell at. Be like, Owen, stop doing that. And then he'll be like, oh, what? And just, like, stare at her back. And then, because she just stares at people as a punishment, well, he stares at her back, and then she doesn't know what to do. And then he just does it again, and she doesn't do anything. It's just awesome. It's sort of awesome how he's not stupid, but he sort of acts like it just so people will be, like, lighter on him. They won't be as rough. I think that was, like, a genius plan. To an extent. It's hilarious. My school is messed up. This one kid... We'll just talk about our schools in this episode and all this ridiculous stuff that happens. We had this one student come to us called Saxon Vaverka. Apparently his dad's a major superstar in wrestling named Aaron Juice Vaverka, if you know him. But anyway, he's like... So basically our school is private, so most of us are like religious and stuff. So he comes in the first day, he's like, hey guys, tells a bunch of jokes about Lady Gaga. Then he tries to act cool, and then he's like, hey guys, I can bench 300 pounds. He's 13 and he can bench 300 pounds, sure. And then, like, the 3 muscular kids in our class, and like, we're all pretty big. So, we all go up to him, and then he got all scared. He's like, no, I was just kidding around about beating up that kid, that nerd. And literally, we don't have a lot of kids in our class, just like, 22 people. So we're all like really close and friends. So he's like being mean to just one kid in our class, and a bunch of kids go up to him. He's like, "What are you doing?" And he got all scared. And it was just hilarious because he thought he was so cool. And he literally like cussed at everyone. And eventually, it got so bad where the girls finally told on him, and he got expelled. Even though all the people in our class knew he was like bad and stuff, it was just hilarious. Okay, it's your turn to talk for like 20 minutes.
Okay, my turn. Well, you said you had only like 20-something kids in your class? Our school,
yeah.
I go to public school, and our school is getting so poor that next year some classes will have over 50 students in them.
Is that supposed to be a lot?
50.
Is that supposed to be a lot? I'm asking because... next year I might go to a different, well not next year, but the year after that, like 11th grade, I might go to a different school, this one in Strongsville, which is a public school, but it's like a really good school, and they have like, let me see, 1,700 kids in one class, and I think that's ridiculous. Like, how could you be on a personal level with any of those guys? I mean, it's gonna be like a bunch of jocks and a bunch of nerds, but there's gonna be like, not to be like stereotypical, but you know how everyone's different? Like there's video editing geeks, there's gaming geeks, you know, like that. Well,
yeah.
They're all gonna be so different that there's gonna be no cliques or anything. So you'd think it'd be nerds versus jocks or something, but no, it's gonna be like everyone versus everyone, and there's like 1,000 kids. I think that's just a little overboard, you know, just a little bit. And that's per class, 1,000.
That's,
I mean,
wow.
That's messed up. The only good part, though, is probably if you're like a shy person, you would never have to worry about anyone talking to you ever. I mean, I can't even imagine. Is it like 5 classrooms just for one class? I mean, how would you do that?
Maybe it's like built off of a college. Like maybe it was originally a college.
No, it wasn't. It's just a normal public school. It's pretty nice, though. Anyway, I can't believe what just happened. I just blazed through 2 of the hardest levels of Mechanosis while talking, not even thinking about it.
Are you at the boss?
That's happening. No, I'm on Logi Labyrinth, like the very end of it. Usually I never make it to this part. Already. I mean, I just started the level, and then I did all that story, and now it's like, whoa, where'd it go? Usually if you like commentate and play, usually you do bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just feels easier than I'm like talking to someone. It's like, it doesn't feel useless to commentate because someone's actually listening for once.
Yeah.
Besides my 7 subscribers.
Well, see, you have you have less subscribers than me, but you probably will end up having more views because
I do. I have like
people...
400 more. The thing is, like, I have a bunch of friends with no YouTube channels, but they like my videos, but they don't have a YouTube channel, so they can't really subscribe. One of my friends, I have a pretty, I won't say big, but he's a pretty good YouTuber. He has about 300 subs. We go to school together, and he like helps me everything I do in Let's Playing. But if I ever try to like mention his name, he'll freak out. Like if you saw episode one of my episodes where I talk about like my life story and how I started Let's Playing on that waterfall level. Well, I'll say, well, this is my one friend who helped me start Let's Playing, but he doesn't want me to mention his name, so it's sort of funny. Oh, Chaos, no, let me glitch you out, man. Let me glitch you. Urgh. That's stupid. One thing about Chaos that I didn't even notice is if you don't hit him the first time, you're screwed. Because his head will pop out. The second time the blades come by, the punching things will get you. And the third time, by the time you get up to his head will like close and you can't damage him. Which I don't get. But now I can't do the glitch, because Kitty died. But I really like how there's like a DVD, like an old-time film recorder on his belly. And there's a giant skull there. And like a port for a Game Boy Advance game. That's at least what it looks like.
Isn't the glitch something like you hit him on the head and then you just keep throwing the monkey up or something? So
yeah, you can do that, but there's a... But the other version I told you about is you throw him up and you stand right next to his head and you'll get stuck there. It's cool. Anyway, what level are you on?
I'm on the second level before the end of the world.
Oh, so you're on the waterfall level, track barrel trek?
Yeah.
Yes. Ellie's in that level. Have you got to her yet?
I just got to Ellie. I'm trying to get that freaking bonus behind the bees. Okay,
I swear, they do not know how to place animal buddies in this game. I mean, I don't know if they do it to be hard, or just because they don't have anywhere else to put them. But I mean, mostly you see in this game is Ellie or Quawks. You almost never see Squawks or like Unguard, like ever. So it's like weird. They just randomly put Ellie places so they can say there's animal buddies. Like in that level, it doesn't make sense to have Ellie except for that one bonus, but that's it. There's no reason to continue having him. And I'm being flushed down the toilet, you know, in the bathroom. Whoa, I missed something? Please don't tell me he was on Low G. Oh good, it wasn't Low G Labyrinth. I was about to say, I just talked about how good I was doing while commentating, just so I could miss a bunch of bonuses. Oh yeah, that's right, I messed up on the first bonus. Because I forgot to destroy them all. One thing I think is weird about this game is the GBA version is actually way hard. Well, not way harder. Slightly more difficult, but it has more levels in another world. Yet, Cranky's time, like when you beat the game and you have to like, to get a good score, you have to beat it before Cranky does. Well, it's actually less time than on this version. Like this version, you have to beat it in 5 hours and like 15 minutes. And then that version, there's like literally 7 more banana birds, and they're all much harder to do. And it's like 4 hours you have to beat before. It's weird. And you know where that shell guy is? To trade the shell for a banana bird. Well, in the GBA version, it's this guy who's like, I need to go on a date, dude. And he has like this huge like place. It's like a cool little mansion in the middle of the water. Well, he's like, I need a rose and chocolate for my date. So you have to buy chocolate, and instead of getting that rose from Bramble, you know, you give it to him and he gives you a banana bird. Instead, you give that rose to that guy, and he gives you a banana bird. And it's ridiculous.
How do you get the rose to that guy then? Or it's just not in the game anymore?
What? Yeah, there's no bird from Bramble. Actually, you get the bird from Bramble just by beating Mechanos. You don't have to get that flower. Because on my LP, I couldn't find that flower. Because I didn't have to do that in the GBA version. So I'm like, where's the flower? Where's the flower? And I couldn't find it. Green.
How did that flower appear anyways? Is it because you beat Mechanos?
Yeah, you beat Mechanos, and it's supposed to appear. But it didn't. So I'm talking to him, coming back, and I couldn't find it. And it's supposed to appear in this one spot. So I knew exactly where to look, yet it wasn't there. And then I saved the game, turned it off, went back, and it was there. because I'm like, I'll catch you guys back when I find it, and I turn the game off, turn it back on, and then it was there. I'm like, guys, that was not there before. And I looked back at my file, and it wasn't there. I'm like, what? Yeah, but like, when you get the turbo ski, you only have to run around the rocks once to open the Lost World, because how fast you go. At least I think. Please don't tell me I just jinxed myself and I'm gonna be here for an hour trying to do this like I did in my... Oh wait, never mind. No, I was thinking of the GBA version. Because one of my glitch videos, I wanted to see if it worked on the GBA version. So I tried it, that version. That's the version that you can't do it without the turbo ski. Okay, that makes more sense. So I guess you can do it with the hovercraft, it's just harder. Okay, why is this taking forever? Come on.
Eat the fishy.
Come on. Hey, do you know about that Easter egg where if you press, like, I believe, I don't know if it's the A button, while you're driving the turbo ski, it'll beep its horn. Oh, it's not, oh, maybe it's the X button, no. Yeah, it's the X button. Okay, come on, kitty. Kitty, maybe Kitty's so fat that he's slowing down the turbo ski, so... Oh, never mind. I was about to say that the volcano wouldn't appear because Kitty's slowing down the turbo ski, but no. It appeared, yay. Let me get some banana birds now. Get as many banana birds as possible. Okay. It's a green cave. Okay, B-B-A-Y-D. B-B-A-Y-D. There we go. Banana bird. Yay. Okay, let's see. Let's go to that banana bird cave.
I need a fishy. There's a fishy. Eat the fishy. Eat the other fishy.
Don't eat this... whatever you call those things.
No, not the pokies. Bad
pokies. Oh, stupid banana bird cave.
Eat the fishy.
Red. A-Y-Y-A-A. A-Y-Y-A-A. One time, on my file, I did a banana bird cave like the last one, and it gave me all red. Not even kidding. And I was so happy. Okay, let's go here. I wish that place in the middle of the lake, Orangutanga, instead of being like a bear, was like a level or something that you'd have to unlock later. That'd be cool. It's like the ultimate platforming level. Okay, let's see. Red. It's a bomb. It looks like there's a bomb in the cave. Like, there's a shape of a rock that looks like a bomb. It's sort of funny. One thing I don't like about this game is the bear coins are useless, but they're everywhere. Like, banana coins in the other game, well, you had to save with them, so it's sort of important. But in this game, it's just like, oh, bear coin, you use that once to get some item, and that's it. After you buy the one item, they're useless. I wish there's, like, power-ups, like, one level, you're invincible, or, like, Kitty gets stronger, and he can roll into crumbles, too. Just, like, something. Hello, Mr. Babam.
Eat that fishy, eat that fishy, eat that fishy.
Green, yellow, blue, yellow, yellow.
Eat that fishy. Eat that fishy. And eat the last fishy for a bonus coin, please. Bonus coin! It's over here. Okay. Out of that level.
Are you done with that level?
I'm almost done with the water world. I just gotta do the boss now. And get the DK
Okay.
coin
Could you stop
from
before you do that?
Fish Food Frenzy, which I just got. Okay.
Could you stop
Stupid
before you
earbud,
do
stop
that?
falling out of my ear. There.
Could you like pause